We are looking forward to welcoming students back in person. In this short video, we will take you through the procedures for working face-to-face within the SoLES laboratories. Some of these guidelines may change depending on the particular building or class you are working in, but the general principles of physical distancing and decontamination will remain the same. Staff will be on hand at the start of classes to manage the flow of students into the building. You may be asked to wait outside until the foyer is cleared. Do not congregate in groups in the foyer. Please maintain a 1.5 metre distance from others. To help with the flow of students into the lab, please get your lab coat, safety glasses, and any other equipment you need out of your bag. Don't put your coats on yet, just have them ready to go. There will be hand sanitizing stations located in the foyer. Please use these before entering the laboratory, or you are free to provide your own. Staff members will direct you to enter the locker room a few at a time. You may be directed to use certain lockers, for example, even numbers only. Wearing masks in the laboratory is optional at this stage, but is encouraged. Stay spaced out within the locker room. You should wash your hands as you enter the laboratory, even if you have just sanitized them. Washing hands regularly is one of the most important things we can do to prevent the spread of COVID-19. There are posters provided showing correct hand washing technique. It should take you about 30 seconds to do a thorough wash. Collect a box of gloves in your size and a keyboard and a mouse if you wish to use them as you enter. An important part of keeping COVID safe is moving around the lab as little as possible. So grab the things you need now, rather than having to get up again later. You will be assigned a computer to sit at. It is important you sit at this same computer every time you are in the lab. Once you are at your bench, decontaminate your computer, keyboard, mouse, stool, and general workspace with the alcohol wipes provided. Be sure to close the lid carefully so the wipes do not dry out. You have at your workstation 2 waste bins. The sharps can, in which you will dispose of pipette tips and other sharps. You also have a second waste container for soft waste, such as alcohol wipes and gloves. You will dispose of the rubbish you collect here into the large purple bins at the end of class. We will attempt to provide you with what you need at the bench. However, you will need to gather up some reagents and equipment each class. Before you get up from your bench, make sure you know what you need and gather it as efficiently as possible. Try not to make several trips. Maintain a safe 1.5 metres apart from others. Do not crowd around collection points. Some equipment will need to be shared between students. Decontaminate shared equipment before and after you use it. Make sure when you approach a piece of shared equipment, you are not stepping into others' work zones. You may be working in pairs. Pairs should still maintain physical distancing and, where possible, decontaminate any items that are being passed between them. Some pieces of equipment may need to be shared among the whole class. For example, fume hoods, nanodrops, or gel readers. Where you need to queue for a piece of equipment, follow the guides on the floor. Only a few people should form a queue at a time, so keep an eye out from your bench and wait until later if it's too busy. For some pieces of equipment, your demonstrator may coordinate its use. Your demonstrator may run short discussions around the smartboard or whiteboard. Physical distancing may be harder to judge in open spaces, so use the signs on the floor to guide you. As you complete your work, leave any used glassware, cuvettes, or other equipment on the bench until the end of class. Once you have finished, gather up your used items and place them in the blue tubs. Gather up your rubbish and dispose of it in the large purple bins. Dispose of any other waste as directed. Decontaminate your computer, keyboard, mouse, stool, and workspace as you did at the start of class. Return the keyboard, mouse, and box of gloves. Wash your hands thoroughly on the way out. Gather your belongings from the locker room and leave promptly. Do not congregate with other students as you leave. Keeping staff and students safe is our #1 priority. To assist us with this mission, we need your cooperation. Ensure you are familiar with the procedures in this video before coming to class. Follow any directives from staff while in class aimed at keeping everybody safe. Additionally, you must not come to class if you are feeling unwell, you are awaiting the results of a COVID-19 test, or if you have been directed to isolate for any other reason by New South Wales Health. If you are unsure if you should be self-isolating, please visit the New South Wales Health website for more information. If you need to miss class for these reasons, please contact your Unit of Study coordinator, who will provide an online alternative. We look forward to welcoming you back to class in person. Keeping our distance keeps it safe for everyone.